Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm reviewing another Kung Fu movie, like the title on the screen here, folks. I figured I'll review this one because I like to review movies that hardly anyone talks about it when it comes to the horror genre or the Kung Fu genre. So I figured I would just review another martial arts kind of a thing. So why not, I guess. This one of those obscured stuff, really obscured. So, anyway, as always, let's just talk about the plot, shall we? So let's begin. So, for this particular film, we get to see that the main character is taught martial arts by a master whom was crippled 20 years ago. And of course, the master took him as a student, kind of like a sensei student kind of a thing going on. So, in order to train him up to take revenge, so to speak, to take vengeance. So, but of course, the thing is, yeah, he has this girl, our main character has this particular girl, whom asks him to promise to give up that revenge. But there would be crazy stuff going on, of course. But anyway, yeah, but the thing is, folks, there's these 4 members of the 5 Tigers, the Tiger is just a name of this particular clan, folks, just so you know. But anyway, they attempt to harass this master, during the fight, some weird, brutal stuff happened, of course. So, of course, we get to see that the main character wants to take revenge even more, folks. So, of course, if anything, they just motivate him even more to do so, of course. So, of course, our main character has to take down the big boss, of course, the big, mean boss of this particular clan or what have you. So, anyway, so it's kind of like a revenge kind of tale, I guess. Which doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, folks. And, of course, if I did like this movie, folks. I don't mind it, really. I thought it was pretty good. But the thing is, I just felt like I could have got a better quality DVD. The quality of the DVD I own is kind of shitty. So, yeah, some of the images is just going to come out blurry because of that, folks. This film was never released on Blu-ray, this thing, folks. Well, at least not what I am aware of anyway. Not as what I am aware of anyway. This film was not released on Blu-ray, as far as I know. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So, pretty much, if anything, I'm reviewing the American version of this film. So just so you know, folks. So of course the dubbing isn't very good at all. But anyway, folks, with that aside, I did enjoy this film. I thought it was pretty good. It's very fast-paced, which is, of course, is always a plus with these movies. And I like the fact that there's a pretty decent plot, and the premise itself isn't necessarily horrible either, folks. So that's a good thing there. So yeah, I will recommend this for you if you haven't seen it as of yet. If you didn't seen it yet, folks, so I would say give this film a shot. So overall, I can say that this was a pretty solid film as it is. The acting, well, for the most part anyway, the acting was pretty solid, I suppose. And yes, obviously, I do have to talk about the fight scenes. I thought the fight scenes were pretty well choreographed. I guess you can say they were nicely framed. You get to see both people on screen. So the way it was handled, it was not handled horribly, that's for sure. Of course, you're going to see a decent story, plenty of kung fu fighting. And that's the thing, people don't seem to discuss the fact that there's various forms of kung fu. The name Kung Fu is just an umbrella term for a bunch of styles. Yeah, there's plenty of different styles of martial arts. So I kind of find that rather odd that people don't discuss that really, like at all. But just so you know, there's definitely a variety of styles. Just so you folks, just so you know. So yeah, they don't really get into that really. But in this film, you get to see someone's style is being displayed on screen, so I thought that was pretty cool in its own little way. But anyhow, so I can say that this film is quite enjoyable in my eyes. Of course, it's going to be one of those low-budget flicks I'm reviewing, which of course is pretty typical in this genre, and it's actually pretty typical of the fact that we review like these films with not really a lot of money put into it, really. But oh well, I suppose. Oh well. But anyway, as for the dialogue is pretty okay, I guess. Again, just keep in mind I'm reviewing the English dubbed version, just so you know. So from this, the English pretty okay. Could have been better. It's not the worst dubbing, if you ask me. Don't get me wrong. It's not the absolute worst dubbing I've ever heard. Yeah, but still, in some ways, you need some work, I guess. So the dialogue itself is kind of okay, I guess. But anyway, just remember, folks, if you do come across this film, and most likely you're just gonna come across the English dubbed version. If you somehow come across the original unedited version, that'd be great. But just so you know, if you go on the store or whatever, or you see this movie off some site, just keep in mind it's most likely the American dubbed version. Just keep that in mind, just so you know. But anyway, with that aside, it's a pretty solid flick if you ask me, folks. I quite enjoyed it myself. It's pretty action-packed, which of course is a plus. It doesn't slow down too much, really, so the film as a whole is actually pretty enjoyable. It's pretty fast-paced. I was saying earlier, so that's definitely a plus with these movies. So anyway, it'll get an overall rating of a 6.6 out of 10. It gets a 6.6 out of 10 because it's actually pretty good. So of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See ya. Oh yeah.